Hey, ¿estás buscando la rutina perfecta de aprendizaje que te permita hablar español así, but without having to spend hours and hours a day and spending a lot in hundreds of different grammar books? Then this is the video for you. Today I'll show you the perfect learning Spanish routine. Una rutina que te tomará solamente 20 minutos diarios. Help you use fun materials and easily fits into everyone's daily life so you stay motivated. Would you like to know what a day in your life with the perfect Spanish learning routine will look like? Then, acompáñame. Número 1. Empieza el día escuchando español. I decided to start the day by listening to some Spanish right away. Alarm goes off, you wake up with Spanish music playing as alarm. You start singing along a bit. If you want to learn a foreign language, it's important to read and listen to that language as much as possible. De esa manera escucharás cómo los hispanohablantes hablan y tu cerebro se acostumbrará a cómo suena el idioma. Even though you won't notice the benefits immediately, in the long run, this will help you with listening comprehension and speaking at the same time. Para asegurarte de que no te saltes tu dosis diaria de español, empieza tu día escuchando música en español or brushing your teeth while listening to Spanish podcasts or watching one of our Spring Spanish videos while having breakfast. Apenas acabas de desayunar y ya has hecho más por tu español que mucha otra gente en un día entero. So, in my ideal Spanish language learning routine, I will add in some Spanish listening or reading everywhere you can. Here are some more example resources. Nuestros videos. Tip: we also have videos that are 100% in Spanish, and they go with Spanish and English subtitles. Podcast. Otros canales en YouTube. Check out our 2 videos about the best channels of our colleagues. Libros con historias cortas. Algún libro o curso con conversaciones en español, like the ones we have in our Spring Spanish Academy. Number 2. Review flashcards with chunks 5 or 10 minutes a day. The next thing to do every single day, it might even be the secret Spring Spanish weapon, is reviewing flashcards with chunks for 5 to 10 minutes a day whenever you have the time. But not just any type of flashcards. You have to use a very specific type called the close card. Let me show you. Let's say you hear someone say at the airport, ahora tenemos que pasar seguridad. Or you hear it in a song or any other place where you listen to Spanish, like in our videos. Pasar por seguridad is a useful chunk to learn, so we put it on a flashcard in the context where we originally found it, but with the chunk we want to learn blanked out. If you memorize close cards with chunks like these every day, you'll improve your Spanish massively. And you can easily do that with an app like Brainscape, like we usually do with our students in the Spring Spanish Inner Circle. You can just take 5 to 10 minutes a day to review chunks like this and learn new ones. And you'll be memorizing them almost on autopilot. Así que tómate algo de tiempo diario para memorizar flashcards cuando puedas. En la mañana, camino al trabajo, cuando vas al baño. P.S. Don't want to create these flashcards yourself? We give close card decks for all our YouTube videos to our students in the Inner Circle. Even better, each closed card deck has just enough cards to keep you busy for 5 to 10 minutes a day. Si quieres unirte y apoyar nuestro trabajo, revisa el link en la descripción. Number 3. Do some actual studying. In your perfect Spanish routine, once in a while, you'll still need to sit down and do some actual studying with a real language course. Pero aquí tienes las buenas noticias. No tienes que hacer esto día a día. You can spend most of your time getting exposure to Spanish and just a little bit of time actually studying Spanish, and you can make great progress. Así que, ¿qué tan frecuentemente debes realmente estudiar? Idealmente por lo menos un par de veces a la semana en sesiones de 15 a 20 minutos. Deberías usar un curso que te enseñe diálogos para que puedas ver cómo se usa el español. Then the course will teach you chunks and grammars concepts that appear in these dialogues. This way of learning is called conversation-based chunking, and it's what we do with students in our Spring Spanish Academy. Link in the description. Número 4. Habla español. Finally, in your ideal Spanish learning routine, you should speak some Spanish as well, of course. Find someone to speak Spanish with, either in your community or maybe a tutor. Try to speak 2 to 3 times a week for at least 15 minutes. If you follow your perfect Spanish study routine consistently, that conversation will go really well. Estoy aprendiendo español con Spring Spanish todos los días.
¡Wow! Hablas muy bien. Felicidades.
Gracias. He estado practicando por 34 años.
Ya va. ¿Cómo? ¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Venezuela. ¿Por qué? ¡Hey, espérate! By the way, you can also join our regular speaking rooms in the Spring Spanish Inner Circle. Link again in the description. Okay, recap. There you have it. A perfect day of learning Spanish. As a summary, here's what's included in a perfect day of learning Spanish. Listening to a lot of Spanish, reading as well. Learning close cards daily. A focused study session with a dialogue-based course. Speaking a bit of Spanish. Do this every day and you'll be chatting away in Spanish in no time. In the meantime, did you know you can trick native speakers into thinking that you speak fluent Spanish, even if you don't speak it well yet? I have some cool techniques for you that you can start using today. Click right there, right here to find out how to do that. Yeah, right there.